Right?
Yeah.
Now.
I've just realised that sugarcane is untextured, like raw, just freshly cut sugar canes.
Is it?
Yeah, it is.
How? Like tulips have a texture, and then you.
I know. I don't get it.
Sugar. No, they have a texture. What are
Really?
you talking about?
Anyway.
Are you having a bit of a spaz?
I'm not having a spaz. Well, what a fun introduction.
No, what are you talking about? They're not textured.
Are they? No, oh, they might not be. I don't know.
He might be ignoring the text spec.
Okay. So anyway,
you won't be able to show off all my creations in the light they deserve.
I'm looking at you planted a field, which is very interesting.
Where are you? Are you my other place? Should I teleport you over here?
Okay. Beam me up.
You may get lost. I'm not entirely sure where I am myself.
Oh, I'll kill myself. Beam me up, Scotty.
Here. Hello.
Oh my Christ, what is this?
I just went a bit crazy.
Did you? Oh, I didn't notice.
It's fine. It's all for the greater good.
I need to do a bit, really. Bye.
Put more houses. Got very many houses at the moment. Anyway, are you ready for the interesting topic that I had cooked up?
Yeah.
Oh, bye. Okay. I'm gonna ask you a question. And you have to make it as entertaining as possible.
Yeah.
Okay. Right.
Yeah.
What is your view on Scottish independence? And I'm going to throw the hook out here and let you make it as entertaining as possible.
Crap, I've just fallen in the water.
I want at least 5 jokes for every sentence.
Wait, you're going to tell me your view and I'm going to do the jokes?
No. You're gonna tell me your view and I'm going to listen.
Okay. My view is they shouldn't become
That'll be the
independent
best content.
because we rely on Scotland for natural resources.
We rely on Scotland for all the Scotch people. What would England be without the Scottish?
All that Scotch.
All that Scotch.
Scotch
Exactly.
whiskey.
We rely on them for shortbread, whiskey, and deep fried Mars bars.
And haggis. I like a
Have you ever tried haggis?
Oh, I love haggis.
Have you actually tried it?
Yeah, it's really good.
It seems to be a bit of a niche thing. Like,
No, Joe, it just tastes like cooked meat, like
well, I'm not surprised.
peppery meat. That's literally all that haggis tastes like.
What goes into it?
It's all organs, isn't it?
Lovely. It's like a sort of Scottish black pudding, except I think it came first.
Did it?
I don't know. I'm not very knowledgeable in this
How
subject.
did you know that? I think it came first.
Haggis is... I don't even know if haggis is traditional. A lot about Scotland is non-traditional, like tartan. That was invented by, like, English monarchs, because they wanted to look fancy. Citation needed. Did you know that?
You look fancy.
Hey, what are you doing? What are you building?
I am running around Lake Town, boring
That sounds exciting.
the audience to tears.
You can come and help me out.
What are your views on Scottish independence then?
I really have no view on Scottish independence. I would quite like to see them go independent because I'd be interested to see what they do with themselves.
Yeah,
I kind of compared it to sort of a family. So you have England is the mother.
Yeah.
Oh, no, England is the father. Scotland, actually I don't know. Scotland kind of has to be the father because it strikes me as a more masculine country than England. So Scotland's the father. Alex Salmond is the father. David Cameron is the mother.
The
and then whoever's leading Wales at the moment and whoever's leading Northern Ireland at the moment are the 2 children.
Yeah.
And basically, the other bit of Ireland, that we don't talk about in England, that ages ago decided to storm out of the house, and that caused some trouble between all the countries, all family members, and they were all like, oh, we have to reassess ourselves and, make this family unit work. And so we did a load of reassessing, and now all of a sudden Scotland's come out with I think we should try some child separation line, and this is obviously distressing Wales and Northern Ireland, and actually it's prompted Cornwall to apply for full citizenship as well, which is, I think they're trying to fill the gap. So Cornwall is kind of the creepy, person who's had a crush on you since you were 5. It's now moving in, now Scotland's left.
Creepy. I've just offended everybody in the United Kingdom.
So I'm comparing the personal union between England and Scotland to marital relationships, which kind of is, I guess.
Why would you
But no, I think I decided, the view that I've held for all about, 5 minutes since I thought it up, is that if we want to finally decide the matter on Scottish independence, we should get every historical reenactor from England and every historical reenactor from Scotland, and dress Alex Salmond up in like tartan and war paint, dress David Cameron up in his like family suit of armor, which I'm sure they have, and they should fight to the death at Culloden and see who wins.
Well, there's Joe's view on Scottish independence.
Did you see actually? There was an April Fool's joke. I've probably told you this about 10 times, but there's this April Fool's joke of what the Scottish currency would look like if Scotland went independent, and you know they're suing to keep the pound.
Yeah.
It was a pound with Alex Salmond's face on it. It's a beautiful thing that I've ever seen.
I suppose if he did get them independent, he'd be a big name in history, wouldn't he?
He would. I think he would literally just crown himself there and then.
Well, he'd be like massive because.
I think he is massive. Like. There's too many deep front bars.
He's a big
I can say this
personality.
because I personally don't agree with his policies, so there we go. And I did that political aptitude test I was telling you about, and Scottish Nationals were my lowest favoured party.
Oh
so.
yeah, same. They were like 10th for me.
Did you actually do it then? Who was
Yeah,
your
I did
favourite?
it. Conservative, apparently.
Really?
Yeah.
I was Labour, which really pissed me off.
Conservative,
Actually.
UKIP, then
UKIP.
yeah, Conservative, UKIP, then BNP.
Wow. I was Labour, Liberal Democrat, Conservative, played Simru, who I think are the Welsh Nationals.
Welsh Nationals. Can you imagine what would happen if they went national?
What? They suddenly won like a landslide election.
Oh
The
my.
Welsh Nationals took power.
What would happen? They'd just fall apart.
Well, we'd all have to speak Welsh as our second language, I guess. Us and the other, like 10 people who actually speak it as a full language.
It's like
And I think the only reason they still speak it as a full language is because that particular village in Wales hasn't seen like the outside world for the last 300 years. The last people they saw were some French soldiers who like landed during Napoleon's.
Napoleon, Asian.
There was that story, wasn't there, about these Welsh women and like some French soldiers crashed. They crashed their racing boat near some Welsh village, and all the Welsh fishwives went out and like arrested them and tied them up.
I haven't heard this story before.
Haven't you? It might be an urban legend, like a really old urban legend before the word urban was really a thing.
You've just destroyed our credibility, Jack.
More like a legend than an urban. I can Wikipedia if you want. That's the most reliable source.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Anyway, what credibility?
I've got massive credibility.
Like most, I think, if we're going to do this, people should know that most things that spout out of my mouth are utter bullshit. I decided a long time ago that if you master the knack of saying things assertively enough, people will believe anything you say, which is pretty much my plan if I ever become a politician.
Yeah.
For the Liberal Democrats, which is a bit iffy.
You're the worst person.
Oh my god, this yellow thatch is burning its way into my soul.
Why are you using so much goddamn thatch?
Because we're just a scratchy, thatchy kind of people.
Scratchy patchy.
What are you doing? I'm gonna have to come over and say hello, but
I'm doing
too late.
Stonewall. That place.
You
That is
teleport me,
how I
please.
feel. I'm not teleporting, you lazy arsehole.
I teleported you. You can hardly call me lazy. Like 10 seconds ago, you were going on about how you couldn't be bothered to teleport yourself over to me.
That never happened, Joe. I don't know what you're talking about, actually.
No, it's not as if we have like video evidence corroborating it.
Actually, I might not have been pressing the record button for that.
Yeah.
So I'm very sorry. I might not have been doing that. So you're wrong, and I don't know. I'll teleport you over now.
I'm not even listening anymore. You're a bit Skype laggy.
You're a bit laggy.
I said I should call, like host a call.
Your internet's dreadful.
No, my internet's better than your internet. Well, actually, to be fair, it probably isn't. But I do have wired internet.
I've got wired internet. I've told
But
you.
don't teleport me yet. Actually, while I think about it, I need to sleep.
I told you I have wired internet, you big
Because
babby.
I'm not 100% sure I'll be able to find my way back to
You
this
big-
place when I leave.
You big babby bitch. That's what you get.
Bing.
Oh, it's still raining. Jesus, why is it still raining? This is your fault, by the way.
Right, teleport me. Sweet. Ow, my jaw. Ah, hello.
Hello,
This place is nice.
and
Very nice.
welcome. I like
How
the
is
tree.
this place?
Yeah,
Oh, this is nice. They'll have their own little like private gardens.
they're fields. 'Cause I'm so lazy.
There are also the little farms inside a big farm.
Well, they're all just they're all kind of subsistence, I suppose.
Are you watching these pro MLG parkour skills right here? I literally haven't
Right.
fallen off.
Where are you?
Over here, parkouring.
Where?
Watch me go. I'm literally like that one guy who does parkour.
To me, you're going underground, like repeatedly.
Why?
Yeah, you get like going underground.
What can I say? It's that one with the moles.
One with the moles. Right.
It's a cow. I found a cow.
Tell you what, Joe. If the audio quality is not good, then I'm gonna scream and shout.
I'm not gonna sing if that's what you're trying to get me to do.
Sing for me.
And what do you mean if the audio quality is not good? It's like some software you downloaded for free on the internet.
No, I didn't. No, I didn't. Is it Audacity always free?
I don't know. I've never used it.
Well, who's the noob now?
Probably me. But then again, I never claimed expertise.
I think I am.
Unlike you, who seems to be insistent they know everything that's going on all the time.
I am. No, not. Not even gonna defend myself.
That's probably for the best.
I know. I don't know anything about any of this, Jay. See, my main fear now is that the audio quality for me is going to be dreadful.
Ideally for you, you're the one who's on the recording end.
No, because I pointed it more towards you now.
So how do you mean you pointed it?
So my mic's now like.
Oh, I see.
Veering
Obviously you're
towards
using
my
the technical
speakers.
wizardry to do things that I couldn't possibly understand.
Yeah. It's all to do with the recording software. You know, I've set the magnifiers and amplitudes.
It's all to do with the software that you use. It's a very professional
You know,
software.
it's not that mainstream, so you might not know about it. But I use this piece of software called Ultra Wizard
Recording
Sound
studios.
Ninja, and it basically lets me just record these pretty sick HD sounds. Yeah.
HD sound. Well, there's a concept that's going to be rocking our lives.
All on my own computer, yeah. So
this sound is in 1080p.
yeah, if you apparently, is it bullshit then? Because it keeps saying put the quality up to 1080p to get the full sound. Like even if I'm just listening to some music, it'll say that to me.
That's good. I know the sound gets a bit more dodgy if you lower the resolution a lot.
Really?
I think so.
Alright. So maybe it does have sound. Maybe you're wrong.
Maybe I never claimed to be right. Actually, if I sort of did. I want to help you do something. Point me in the right direction. I can farm some fields for you. I have a hoe.
I don't want you to help me do something.
I've got the ultimate bling hoe.
You just love your hoes, don't you?
Love damn hoes.
People
But I didn't have really nothing to do. I tinkered around with this for a bit when I was supposed to be doing mechanics.
This isn't a Minecraft series, Joe. Remember that? I could say that.
No, it's not, is it? It's a discussion series, so we need something to discuss.
Yeah, so you think of a question you've got on to do. Not an actual real life question. I want the description is politics, YouTube, gaming.
3 things that
Only one of those questions.
really define my life.
Yeah.
Wow, well I've typed in things to discuss on Google and the first page is how to find things to talk about with examples. WikiHow. You ever noticed how your mind blanks out when confronted with an awkward silence? The ideas below will help you find something to say on a date, in a relationship, to a stranger, or an everyday conversation. I think what we're doing now is pretty much all of those combined into one.
What date? You let
Would
that
you say this is a date, a relationship? And there's actually pictures, you know, to reinforce sort of what the different terms mean. With a stranger, or in any conversation.
Wow. Well, just ask me a question, because I'm going to hit F9 in a minute.
Okay.
Sorry.
I can read you out. Okay.
Okay.
Ask open-ended questions. Closed questions are those that can be answered with a yes.
Just give me a goddamn question. Give me a question. Give me one that's been in your head. Right.
They're not giving me examples.
Okay. I'm going to ask you. What game are you most looking forward to? 2K14 game of the year for you. It's going to be
2K14 game of the year.
Yeah.
I don't know.
What's it going to be?
I want to say some sort of like witty answer, but I'm really not that with it at the moment. I don't know. Probably Watch Dogs.
Oh.
Was GTA released this year?
No.
Can we claim games that have already been released? Because it probably wouldn't be GTA, but
no. No, I'm talking about games that are going to be released.
Future games. Well, actually, I think probably I'm going to say conservatively Watch Dogs. Whether or not that has been released yet, I'm not sure.
I thought it was. Is it in beta? No, it's not been released yet. I'm fairly certain.
I don't know. Well, I'm typing in games of 2014 just to see. Actually, to be fair, since I have no imagination, I'm going to get up somebody else's list of the top 12 games I'm looking forward to this year.
I watched someone else's. And they said about this zombie game. It's coming out.
Okay, Watch Dogs, Thief, Halo 5, Infamous. Oh, that was quite good. Infamous.
The Thief game that's come out.
Destiny. Actually, that Destiny was something I was sort of into a while back.
What was that, the Bungie one?
Yeah, that's the one that's basically sort of Halo but cooler.
Oh, I know, but it had a weird multiplayer setup. I don't think I could cope with it.
I don't know if you have to play multiplayer. I mean, I hope you don't. I want to play single player.
No, you don't. But
I think it was essentially to sort of go on a free roam around the solar system, but whether or not they actually deliver that, I'd be impressed if they could.
I don't think it's going to be like that. It's going to be more shooty. Shoot.
I hope it's not.
You know how disappointed I was with Mass Effect? I think it's going to be like that.
I never played Mass Effect. Never played any of the Mass Effects.
Have you roofed one of these in Podzol? You've tilled the roof of this house, haven't you?
Wow, apparently Game of Thrones is on the most anticipated games list. That's interesting.
Oh yeah, because Telltale Games...
Oh, they're releasing a Telltale version?
Yeah, Telltale Games. Oh, well, I think that's going to be enough.
What? Thrilling content. What's The Division?
The Division?
It looks like some military blasty gun game.
I've had a good talk. It's only because I'm worried about length. So, there you go.
That was a thing.
Enjoy.
Please take it. Please love us. Subscribe. Love us, please.
I stopped recording before you said anything.
This man's got me in a basement.
Oh, actually, no, I didn't.